All right, we are live. How's it going, everybody? And welcome. My name is Daniel Garrett, and I'll be performing in the World Yo-Yo Contest here in about 2 weeks in the off-string division. And so I set up this stream so that we can be able to practice together. I wanted to showcase some of the tricks I'm working on and also give myself an opportunity to be practicing in front of an audience. So hope you enjoy. And yeah, with that, we will get started. So, as people file in, enjoy. All right. We got in a knot real quick. All right, we got it ready. All right, so there we go. Welcome, everybody. I'm Daniel, and this is my second practice session for the World Yo-Yo Contest that will be happening in 2 weeks. I'll be performing in the 4A division or the off-string division, and so come join me for some practice tonight. I'll be going through my preliminary routine and a little bit into workshopping my semifinal, and so I hope you can sit back, relax, and enjoy the yo-yo tricks. So close. That was a pretty clean run. We only messed up, we only missed that ending, which is honestly not bad. Pretty much the rest of it was clean. Yo, thank you so much, Nora. Thank you, JR. Appreciate it. Thanks for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed that. That was a little look into my prelim and semifinal ideas for the World Yo-Yo Contest. So for this session, I'm going to be practicing a bunch for that, just because I don't anticipate making it to finals, but I'm really hoping to make it to semifinals. That's my goal. So hope you all enjoy, and if you have any recommendations or questions you want to ask, feel free to put them in the chat. So close, so close. Almost got that catch. We were close. It does take a lot of work. I wholeheartedly agree. I bet you could get there. I bet you could get there. Everybody starts somewhere, you know. Glad you like it though. Thank you. If you're new here, I've been yo-yoing for about 15 years, so this definitely took a lot of time to get to as well too. But honestly, it's a super fun hobby. I've loved it ever since I was a kid, and you know, I just enjoy being able to share it with people. And now that I'm on YouTube on a more regular basis, posting shorts and starting to post some long form content, thought it'd be fun to try some live streams, and I had a lot of fun doing it earlier this week, so thought I'd give it a try again today too. But yeah, that's a look into my preliminary. For the semifinal, it'll be a smidge longer, about 30 seconds longer. So I'm gonna give that one a go now. And I will be using different music for the actual competition. But since it's copyrighted, I didn't want to deal with any of the copyright strikes or anything like that. So I wholeheartedly agree. Hard work pays off, and that's why we're practicing tonight, because I want to be able to have some performances at Worlds that I'm proud of. I competed at Nationals recently, and I wish I had gone a little bit better than it did, so I'm hoping to do better at Worlds than I did there. So that's the goal. But yeah, I'm going to give my semifinal a go, and then we'll go from there. So enjoy. Oops. We're going to give that one more try. That's kind of what happened at Nationals, is that I don't know where that first trick just decided to go right off the stream. So let's try it one more time. There we go. No, who's so close? So close. Honestly, that was a super clean run, other than that bind at the end completely missing the mark. Yo, thank you so much. Really appreciate it. Thank you, Nora, for the kind words, and thank you so much, Monkey, for the sub. Really appreciate it. I do post shorts a couple times a week. I actually just posted one tonight as well that I'm super happy with. So if you haven't checked it out, please do once after the stream. And you know, I hope you're enjoying the content. And yeah, if you have any questions or anything, feel free to put them in the chat. I try and stay interactive with the chat as much as I can, just in between runs of my tricks. So yeah, if you have anything you're interested in, just put it in the chat, and I'm happy to chat. But that was my semi-final, or at least the idea. I'm still workshopping it a little bit. Yo, thank you so much, Monkey. I wholeheartedly agree. That's why I'm kind of trying to do YouTube a little bit more. Just, I don't know, the way that makes sense to me, things that I enjoy doing. So I wholeheartedly agree. We'll eventually find an audience, but we're making progress. Honestly, I'm super happy with the progress I've made so far. I've only been regularly on YouTube for a few months, and the fact that I'm already over 250 subs is crazy. How often am I live? I actually did my first live on Wednesday, and I had a lot of fun, so I decided to do it again today. I'm not entirely sure how often I'm gonna go live, but I've been enjoying it. So if it keeps being something I enjoy, I might try and do it, at least once a week or every other week or something. But if you're interested in this kind of stuff, I might do it a little more often. We'll see. But I'm just kind of experimenting with it, seeing what I enjoy. Yo, thank you so much, Mariella. I really appreciate it. Or Mariela. Awesome. Okay, I'm gonna give my semifinal another run through, and then I'll take a break for a second and read through where we're at. So, this is my semifinal for the World Yo-Yo Contest. And as would happen at the World Yo-Yo Contest, there would be an MC that would announce. So, for the 4A for the 4A semifinal round from the United States, Daniel Garrett. Okay, that's it. That's all right. Keep going. That's okay. This happens sometimes. You just gotta keep with the momentum. Keep it going. It's all right. Sometimes you have to make adjustments, and life doesn't always go the way you want it to. But that doesn't mean you can't make something beautiful out of it. Even if you make some mistakes on camera with a bunch of people watching, it's all good. I flubbed my nationals freestyle hardcore, and we recover from that. So we're gonna try it one more time. It's all right. We got this. So from the United States, Daniel Garrett. Not sure what's going on right now. It's all good. Oh, it's starting to go better. Not sure what's going on right now. Tell you what, I'm making more mistakes than I think I should. Let me take a break and get a drink of water for a second, and let's chat while I calm down a sec. So there's a thing that if you watch someone live and scroll, it shows another live YouTuber found you that way. Awesome. No, I'm glad you found me through the shorts feed. So the more times you're live, the more times you'll get noticed. Honestly, that's what I noticed last time. Because there was way more people on the stream than I ever would have guessed there would be on my first time. So definitely agree with that. Yo, Tyson and Hunter, let's go. Thanks for hopping in here. You got it, Hunter. I would let. All right. I'll try for the -0 prelim. Okay. All right. We got this. Okay. In the 4A preliminary round from the United States, Daniel Garrett. No, it was so close to a -0. It's okay. It's all good. We'll keep it moving. It's only -1 so far. All right, it was close. It was almost a -0. Yo, welcome Mason, welcome Mystical. Really appreciate it. Thanks, Monkey. I really appreciate you recommending me to your friends. If you enjoy this kind of content, please do feel free to share it with your friends. How to do on that one, Hunter? I know I had the one restart, but other than that, what do you think? Yo, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Welcome, Ed Gadu, as well. As a side note on the eyes, it pops more because like I have a blue background and the blue goes with the blue. So I've noticed that it tends to go with that. Welcome from Brazil. I wish that I knew Portuguese, but welcome. I do speak Korean, so if you happen to know any, if you happen to have any friends who speak Korean, feel free to invite them to the stream. And I speak very novice Cantonese, so. Yeah, it looks gray, but if you're closer up, you can tell that it's blue. But so Luke, what are you throwing? I'm throwing a Japan Technology Seal. It's based off of the Amulet Pro, which is a very widely used competitive off-string yo-yo. I really like it a lot. Yo, thank you so much, Mystical. I really appreciate it. I can't wait to actually compete too. I hope I actually land it with any level of consistency. Let me try that prelim one more time so I can get at least one -0 run for Hunter, since he requested it. All right, so one more time. In the 4A division, preliminary round from the United States, Daniel Garrett. I'd say that was pretty close. That was close. You'll do great. Judges are chill. Yo, thank you. I appreciate that. I don't think I've met the world's judges yet, but I'll take your word for it. Mystical, do you have to go through wildcard? Last time I checked, I don't think there's wildcard for any of X Division this year, which is surprising because last year there was. So when I asked Steve Brown on the International Yo-Yo Federation Discord, and he said there wasn't any wild card round for off-string, so it just starts right in with prelims. Yo, thanks Tyson, appreciate it. I'm curious on your thoughts actually, Tyson. Like, what are your thoughts on that prelim? Do you think there's something, like things I can improve from it, or I mean, obviously I've had a drop or two, but what are your thoughts on that? Oops. Still trying to figure out why that happens. That turned out kind of fun. Yo, that was actually a pretty fun combo right there. Yo, thank you so much, Talent and Ninja Star. Appreciate it. Yeah, honestly, that little leg combo I just did, actually, that part where it like kind of stalled over on this side, I was trying to actually keep it over here, but it was kind of cool that it stayed on the one side. Yo, thank you so much, Tyson. I appreciate it. I'm trying to work on that. So that was my best run from like a showmanship point of view, because I actually remembered I was supposed to do that. I did take out one thing from the ending, where after the body orbit. So like you have the body orbit, right? What I was going to add was like a little trampoline whip and something like that, but obviously like not miss the bind, you know? But yeah, I was trying to do something like that to make for like a, you know, more like impactful ending, you know? Let's see if I can land that. Oh gosh, that was close. Let me try that one more time. These body orbits are way harder than they look, and they look hard. Or maybe I'm just bad. I don't know. Yeah, something like that. That like, I just think it'd be really cool to like land that right on the beat, you know? So we'll see if I can actually land that End Worlds and not just have it fly off into the stratosphere, you know? So far so good. Yeah, these, getting some good runs in, this is good. Okay, let's try the semi. Because there ain't no way I'm going past semis. 4A is stacked this year, so for those of you who haven't seen, the 4A listing for the people competing in offstring is stacked. There's multiple national champions from all over the world. Quentin Godet from like national champion from Europe. We've got the national champion from Japan. We've got the previous World Yo-Yo Contest champion, 2 multiple-time U.S. national champions. Like it's stacked. So there's no way I'm making it to finals, but we might make it to semis, and that's the goal. That's why we're practicing. So let's give our semi another try. So let's do this. In the 4A semifinal round from the United States, Daniel Garrett. Oops, off to a great start. It's fine. It happens sometimes. It's okay. So close, no. That's okay. That's alright. I mixed up the order of the tricks on accident, so it is what it is. I like the idea of live practice to work on routines instead of practicing in my room. Yes, wholeheartedly agree. I did my first one on Wednesday, and it was super fun. And I feel like it, like, I don't know, it gives me some form of accountability. So like, I know people are watching, so I need to like actually practice, you know? And then, you know, people can give feedback and whatever, and that's nice. And I can interact with awesome people like y'all. So thanks for being here. And agreed, Mystic live streaming is fun. Do I know if the stage will be carpet or not? Agreed, the carpet at Nats and MWR definitely threw people off. I don't know. I hope it's not carpet. But if it is, I mean, you know, we'll make do. But I don't think it was carpet last year. But then again, that was in Japan, so all bets are off at this point. But I don't know. We'll find out. I really hope it's not carpet. For those of you who don't play off string on a regular basis, carpet has a lot of variability. If you drop your yo-yo, you may not know where your yo-yo is going to go, and it might be hard to recover it. Thankfully, the carpet I use, it's not too bad. But some things are like, some carpet has higher friction, and so when the yo-yo hits the ground, it can like fly off in a direction you don't expect. So that threw people off a lot at some previous contests this year. Yes, Mystical, this is my first Worlds, both as an attendee and performing, so I'm stoked for it. And dude, when I was, I'm gonna sound so old right now, but like when I was your age, Mystical, like I never would have dreamed of actually competing at Worlds. Like that was like a pipe dream that I thought would never happen. I'm so pumped to actually be doing it, even if I like could totally flop. Because like I've wanted to do this ever since I was in junior high, dude. Like I'm so excited for this. Alright, let's give the semifinal another try, and hopefully I don't mix up the order of the tricks again. Not sure why I'm missing my binds right now. Have you noticed that much with Tyson, like with strings that have worn down a little bit, that they don't always bind as well? I feel like for some reason lately my binds have been super slippy, and I don't know why. You wish you could compete, but you can't make it to wildcard. Dang, that's rough, man. But hey, I hope you enjoy spectating. It's honestly will be such a fun contest to spectate. I can't even stress how excited I'm gonna be just to watch all the cool tricks. But hopefully next time that it's in the US, you can be able to compete in wildcard too. I'd love to see your freestyle if you when you do. All right, let's do another semi. Let's try the semi again. All right. At the World Yo-Yo Contest, in the 4A semifinal division from the United States, Daniel Garrett. It's okay. It's all right. Keep it moving. There it is. There it is. Okay, that's the ending I was going for. Yeah, you notice that it snags more? Yeah, I feel like it simultaneously snags more with older strings and also like slips more, and I don't know why. Like maybe it's just because it's thinner at that point. I don't know. I've been messing around with different thicknesses of string, and maybe it's just that I'm not used to the different string thicknesses. Whew, that was actually a pretty good run through. Other than the restart on the leg combo, I think pretty much everything else went really well. Had a little bit of a flub, but good recovery, good recovery. Yeah, no, I feel pretty good about that one. Yeah, that was a good one. Let's try the prelim again, and then we'll go from there. All right, so in the preliminary round, from the United States, Daniel Garrett. Crap. That's okay. We have to practice the swap outs anyway. It's fine. It can happen. There it is. Okay, we had a good recovery after the swap out, but the swap out wasn't great, but that's okay. Okay, let's see. MWR, me, Hunter, and Josiah were talking about most people's misses, tricks, are binds. Honestly, I believe it. I don't know what it is about binds, but like, I don't know. I feel like they're so much easier to miss than you'd think they would be. Welcome Orlando. Glad you liked it. That was my preliminary routine for the World Yo-Yo Contest. With a little bit of a flub, but we all make mistakes, and I'm pretty happy with how that went overall. Glad you liked it. Whew. Okay, I'm going to take a break for a second from off-string just because I'm getting a little tired, and we'll get back into off-string in a minute. But I think for fun, let's see what 5A I can pull off. So I am your resident novice counterweight player. But it's a nice little less energy option than off string for sure, because off string really saps the energy out of me, Alright, can we pull it off? Yes. Not bad. Not bad. Nope. Come back. Come on. There we go. It's fun stuff. 5A is fun. I'm not very good at it, to be honest, but it is fun to mess around with. So for those of you who are new to yo-yoing, or actually, you know what, just anyone on the stream, like what kind of tricks do you enjoy watching? Do you like watching, stuff like this with the counterweight? Do you like watching the off-string stuff? And what kind of tricks do you like watching? I'm curious to learn more about what people actually enjoy from my content, so I can do a little bit more of that for y'all. Something so satisfying about that release, not gonna lie. You enjoy meta slack tricks? I believe that. I believe that. I also like meta slack tricks. I'm not very good at them. Yo, Kathleen, thank you so much. I appreciate the kind words. I've spent over half my life doing this, and it's taken a lot of time and practice to get to this point, but I am really grateful for where I am and the direction I'm going with it. So thank you for the kind words. Appreciate it. 5A is way fun, but I suck at it. I feel that. I feel like I just mess around and hope for the best. Like I'm definitely not a competitive 5A player by any means. I just goof off with it. So if you saw an actual 5A player, this is all beginner stuff. Beginner, maybe a little bit in intermediate, but cool slack stress. Cool, let me try that again. Cool slacks tricks like the stuff Sukusa, Mamba, and Polo do are pretty cool. Yo, Polo's tricks are wild, man. I love Polo's tricks. I don't think I know Tsukusa's tricks offhand, but I know Polo's tricks are crazy cool. Definitely agree with that. Goodness gracious. Yeah, most of my 1A stuff is just like old school stuff from like the 2010s. Because I don't know, I grew up doing 1A. And so like most of my stuff is just like more, I don't know, like it's just older school. I like it, but it's definitely older school stuff. Like I'm using a Summit anyway. But I don't know, it's just the kind of tricks that I enjoy doing, you know? So I'd rather do tricks I like than ones I don't. No, I missed the revolutions. Let's try that one more time. Come on. Yeah, my string tension is really not having it right now. Yeah, no, we're good. We're good. Oh, Tsukasa Namba. No, you're good. That's fine. He does a lot of the POV videos. POV 1A videos now are crazy cool to watch. Like, they were awesome back in the 2010s too. But, like, the level that people play at right now is just absurd. And so watching those POV just is mind-blowing. I'll have to look that up. Thanks for the recommendation. Word tilting hard. Let's try it again. You know, I did actually learn a sort of meta trick yesterday though. I finally learned neck laceration, and I realized it's way easier than I thought it was. It's just kind of scary. But like, I mean, yeah, it's around my ear, but you get the idea. There it is. It was way, like, I thought that would be way harder than it was, but it's actually pretty straightforward. It's just like timing when to timing when to push your head forward into the open loop. That's the hard part. And, you know, looking where the yo-yo is supposed to land. So that doesn't happen. Goodness. I also like doing some of those goofy little stall tricks when my yo-yo gets a little bit, like, you know, when you throw it down and doesn't unwind all the way. It's always fun to do little stalls during that to make me feel like I'm doing modern responsive when I'm not. It was worth a try. One day I will build a DNA on command, and today is not that day. But that's okay. Alright, let's get back into some 4A stuff. I think I've taken a good enough break. Give myself some time to reset, you know? Can you show the stall tricks? I don't get how you do those. Yeah. Let's do that. Like, I'll do that real quick before I get back into the 4A stuff. So, yeah. So the idea with the stall tricks is you can actually do them on an unresponsive yo-yo, but like the idea is that you catch it in a loop around your finger while it's winding up, kind of thing. It might be a little bit easier on a responsive. Let me grab a responsive first, actually. We're gonna see how good I am at this. But the idea is that you get it in a loop around your finger, like as it winds up, you know? Now this has a stupidly small gap, so like these are actually pretty hard to land. But like on a butterfly, they're not too bad, because the butterfly actually has some amount of width. Can we get from the double to nothing? Nope. So close. I have a video from a few months ago where I was able to get that whole thing into like, so like I'd start in the undermount like this, and then I'd go to trapeze, then I'd go to brother, and then I would end up in the double or nothing. But the gap on this thing is so tiny that it's really hard to pull that off. Ah, so close. Anyway, it's kind of fun to mess around with. But yeah, those are the stalls I was talking about. Anyway, let's get back into some freestyle practice. So, yes. So let's do this. Let's do this. So, let's try. I'll go prelim, and then I'll go probably pretty much straight into the semi. They are pretty similar, but I throw in a few extra tricks in the semi just because I have extra time. But let's give this another go. All right. In the 4A preliminary round from the United States, Daniel Garrett. Well, we almost saved that. It's okay. It's fine. Have to be able to keep going because you only have so much time. Oh, that was close. That's fine. And by that point, I probably would have been out of time. But hey, you know, honestly, that could have been worse. Like, that was good. That was good. Okay, let's go semi. Let's go semi. All right, for the semifinal round from the United States, Daniel Garrett. nice, nice, nice. Nice. I can't believe I got that. Oh no. Okay, we're good, we're good. Nice. Nice, 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 nice. Not bad, not bad. I'm pretty happy with that one. Had some better saves than I expected. You're back, you're trying to fix the fan. It's all good, dude. It is that time of year. You need that fan to be working, man. It's hot. Cause are you in Minnesota? Like you're somewhere in the Midwest. Like, like the heat in the South is just like, bro, it's brutal right now. I'm sure it's hot there too. Like right now, it's almost like 10 o'clock. And right now, the weather is surprisingly pretty good actually. It's like 85 right now, but usually this late, bro, like it's usually over the night in the 90s right now. I'm surprised it's actually as cool as it is right now. You're from Florida, but you're in Kansas right now? Nice, nice. Florida's really hot too. How are you liking Kansas? I was there earlier this year actually for a yo-yo contest, ironically enough. Okay, very close. You're from Minnesota, but you can't imagine how bad it is down there. Honestly, though, like right now, it's not as bad as it could be. Last year, it was over 100 for like 3 months straight. It was nuts. You're in Philly, and it's nice here at night. That's honestly. So I grew up in Utah, and it would cool down so much at night. It was awesome, but for some reason here, it doesn't cool down like at all. You were born in Kansas and moved to Florida when you were 3. There you go. There you go. Glad you're able to be back in your stomping ground where you're born. It's kind of like where I was. Like I was born in California and then moved when I was like 7. All right. So Tyson, if you're still on here, I have a question in terms of like ordering of tricks, because I feel like my semifinal, the order of the tricks might not make as much sense as my prelim. Because like I feel like I kind of just randomly throw in a leg combo and then keep going, and then I randomly throw in something else. So I'm just like trying to make stuff that makes sense, Because like after I do my arm combo, basically, the idea I had after the arm combo, and I am missing binds left and right, but like the idea was after that arm combo was to throw straight into the leg combo, and I just don't know if it's like too soon in the freestyle at that point to go straight into a leg combo, I don't know. I'm still workshopping the order of things just because I've never made a minute 30 freestyle. Like I made a 1 minute freestyle, I made a 2 minute freestyle, I made a 3 minute freestyle, but I've never made a 1 minute 30 freestyle. It's like an awkward little bit of time. Like it's not bad. It's just different. I've never had only 30 seconds more time to throw in tricks, Let's try that again. Why is it? It's sticking to my arm for some reason. Not sure why. Dude. Dude, these binds would kill me. This is what happens when you don't change your string often enough, is that your yo-yo doesn't respond the way that you think it will. I'm also debating on that. All right, let's give the prelim another go. Let's give the prelim another go, semi another go, and then we'll probably wrap up here in a few minutes. But before we do, if you've been enjoying the content, I hope that you can tune in for future live streams. I do post shorts a couple times a week. I've got a series going on right now of tricks in slow motion that are pretty fun. And just today I actually posted a trick, a pretty challenging off-string trick that I learned the other day. So hope y'all enjoy that kind of stuff. Tyson, you're still working on that, but you were talking with some other yo-yo players and they said they have filler tricks. Or excuse me, that having filler tricks is common, but for you it's just throwing the yo-yo repeatedly. That's fair. I feel that, of just like not knowing what trick to do, and so I just like keep throwing it. No, I feel that. And Philip did that too, actually. Philip White at Nationals. He, like, there was a point when he wasn't sure, like he got off or something, and so he did that, but like he still like nailed his freestyle and like won the contest. I mean, it just goes to show that it's okay to have filler if you get off for a little bit. We're all human, you know. But no, that's fair. That's fair. Awesome. Okay, so let's do the prelim, and then the semi, and we'll probably wrap it up. Okay, so for reals, let's do this. All right, in the World Yo-Yo Contest, 4A's preliminary round from the United States, Daniel Garrett. We're just gonna keep moving. Oh goodness, go back. Okay, that could have gone better. But that would have been the ending anyway, so you know what, whatever, that's fine. I'm gonna try that prelim one more time. I don't really want to end on that run. So let's try the prelim one more time and then the semi. But to give myself a reset, since we're throwing the unlimited now, let's do it. So this is the iYoyo Unlimited. I've been using the Japan Technology seal for the majority of this. I'm not sponsored by either company, but I love the yo-yos. But this yo-yo in particular, Tyson's very familiar with, and it grinds really, really well. And what that means is it spins, so like it's easier to just show you. It grinds on your hand exceptionally well. And so it can make for some really fun tricks. So one of my favorites is this. Nah, I almost had it. Let me try. Let me try that one more time. One more time. It was close. No. Third time's the charm. We got this. There it is. There it is. Honestly, super fun yo-yo, really good. For some reason mine's snagging right now. Probably because of the old strings. One day it will stop snagging. I don't know when. Come on, buddy. We need to do tricks now. There it is. Okay. Okay. Yeah, boy, the grinds are nutty on this. Like, they're so good, honestly. Like, the shape is perfect for it. And if I was any good at finger spins, like, it has a finger spin dimple too. But, my horizontal off string is non-existent. So, when I eventually get to that point, finger spins will be very fun on this. But let me grab the seal and we'll give it one more run through. We'll give it one more run through for the prelim, one more run through for the final or semifinal, and then we'll go from there. What for would I recommend for you since you're thinking of starting it? Have you ever played it at all, or would it be like brand new, like totally brand new? And it also kind of depends on your budget a little bit too. If you're thinking about getting into competitive, like either the iYoyo Unlimited or basically anything from Japan Technology can really grow with you. But that said though, like the Japan Tech stuff is kind of geared really heavily towards competitive, so it might make more sense to try something else first. You've played with 1A plastics before. What's your favorite 1A plastic? That might help with gauging kind of where we're at, you know? There are a lot of really good 1A plastics, but I'm just curious. In the meantime, I would say, I'd say if budget isn't a huge deal, and you want something you can grow with, the iYoyo Unlimited is an awesome choice. It's about $60-ish in Yo-Yo Expert and or Yo-Yo Sam. You like the K2, but that's the only one you have. That's fair. That's totally fine. This one is around $60, which is a lot more than the K2. So like, if that's within your budget, like it's a great yo-yo for beginners and people that are more advanced. Ryan Connolly has used this to win nationals, and he got second at nationals with it this year as well. So a very capable yo-yo, but it is a little bit on the pricier end for like a first off string. My first off string was a Duncan Hayabusa, which you can't really get anymore, and I honestly wouldn't recommend as a beginner yo-yo. But what I would is my extraordinarily beat up off string yo-yo that I use outdoors. It is really beat up, but it's the ACO Vamos 2. You can get it for like $40 from Yo-Yo Sam. And mine has been through the ringer because it's my outdoor yo-yo, so it gets like thrashed on the ground and everything. And this thing is a tank. It's still going strong. So I really honestly would recommend the ACO Vamos 2 as like a beginner off string yo-yo. It's very wide, has extra weight to it, so it's easier to get good spin. And it still holds up really well, in my opinion. So that's a really good one. I mean, Yo-Yo Factory does have some off strings as well too, but they're generally, very beginner focused. So it's up to you, but I would recommend either the ACO Vamos 2 or the iYoyo Unlimited. They're both really capable yo-yos. My favorite right now is the Japan Tech Seal, but it is also more geared towards competitive players, and it's a little harder to find. But yeah, I hope that helps. Okay. Last run through for prelim and semis, and then let's call it a night. All right. Okay. At the World Yo-Yo Contest for a preliminary division from the United States. Welcome to the stage, Daniel Garrett. Let's lock it. We got this. There it is. There it is. That was a good run. That was a good run. I think that one was my best run yet. Even though I forgot one of my tricks, I think that was the -0 Hunter was requesting like half an hour ago. Awesome. So we got at least one of those in before the stream ended. Sick. Man. These vines are killing me. All right. And now let's do our semifinal, and then we'll call it a night, y'all. Yo, thanks everybody for tuning in. I've got one more run through for this semi, and then we'll call it a night. Okay. In the 4A semifinal division from the United States, welcome to the stage, Daniel Garrett. No, that's okay. It's all good. It's all good. Yo, thanks, Tyson. I appreciate it. That was a little rough, but you know, we made the most of it, and all in all, I'm pretty happy with it. I could do the semifinal one more time if y'all want, but I'm pretty beat right now. So what are your thoughts? Do you want to see it one more time, or are we good? Oof. Okay. Let's give it one more try. Let's give it one more try. We can get a better run than that. We got this. We got this. We got this from the United States. Daniel Garrett. Can't believe that actually worked. No, that one did not work. That's okay. Okay. All right. Okay. I'm not sure if that was better or not, but we did it one more time, and we at least got the ending. So, okay. Thank you all so much for tuning in. I had a blast. I hope you all enjoyed hanging out and throwing yo-yo together. If you do enjoy this kind of content, please do consider liking and subscribing. I plan on doing live streams like this more often in the future. Still working out the details on how many times I intend on doing it. But I'm looking at maybe like once a week or every other week or something. So once I get more details on that, I'll make sure to post about it. But yeah, stay tuned. I'll be competing at the World Yo-Yo Contest in 2 weeks. And I hope to see y'all there and to make it past prelims. That's the goal. But hey, if we don't, it's still first Worlds and it'll be a blast. So if you're there, please do come say hi, come hang out. We'll have a blast. So thanks everybody for being here and have a great night, y'all.